welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. Today, I've got a very special guitar indeed. This is a Brian May Rhapsody acoustic guitar, electric acoustic guitar, but not just any Brian May Rhapsody acoustic guitar. This one was gifted to a very, very awesome man indeed, who's now sadly left us and passed on. And this one was gifted to him by Brian May himself before they went into the shops, before they were actually released for sale into the shops. Graham was his name, and we knew each other because we used to jam together occasionally. He'd come to my gigs when I used to gig down in Southsea, and he'd come and jam with me. Awesome slide player. We used to have lots of fun. So when Graham learnt that Brian May was doing these guitars, was designing these guitars, and as you can see, it's a signature model based on the Red Special shape and all that kind of thing. I'll go more into that in a minute. He contacted Brian May and asked where he could buy one, where he could go and try one. They weren't in the shops at the time, obviously, because they were still in that stage, of that, I wouldn't say pre-production, but, just getting it out there. So Brian sent him this one. And the other night when I was doing a gig, Graham's widow, his wife, came to the gig and gave me this guitar and said that I should have it and play it. And I love it. Thank you very much indeed. Obviously, I will not be selling this guitar ever. This is mine, and I'm going to cherish it, and I absolutely love it. I love it for what it is. It's a great guitar, and I'll go into that in a minute. But I also love it for the fact of where it came from and the history of it and who it belonged to, etc., etc. So this will be mine forever, and you'll probably see me playing it at some gigs. Yeah, definitely see me playing at some gigs. Okay, so before I do a sound test, etc., I'll run you through the specs. This one is actually slightly different to the ones that you get on the site now. I'll link Brian May's site. I didn't know that he had a line of guitars, but he does, so go check it out. There's some really good stuff on there. This one in particular is features different pickup than the ones that you see on the site. Apart from that, I think it's pretty much the same. So I'll run you through it. So it has a solid spruce top. It has mahogany back and sides. Rosewood fretboard, white pearl dot inlays, ABS pinstripe binding. Yeah, ABS pinstripe binding. Very cool. Compensated rosewood with ebony bridge pins. That's the bridge. Tuners, three-side chrome enclosed gear tuners with black tuning buttons, which are actually made of wood. You can see those. Very nice. It says Fishman Sonical under saddle transducer pickup. This one has B-band. The ones that you see on the site are the ones with that have the microphone underneath the EQ part there as well, so you can blend the two. This one doesn't. The scale length 24 inches, nut width is 45 mil. It's a wide neck, which I quite like. The strings I've changed, and it comes with a soft case, padded case, which you can see there. It's a really good case with Brian May's logo on and everything. It's padded. Decent case. They retail at about £500. If you go on the site, click the link, you'll see. Okay, what's really fascinating about this guitar, what I really love about this guitar, is one, it's based on the shape of the Red Special, so it's the same shape as his Red Special. It's about the same size as a guitar, an electric guitar. It's quite a small body. And it's really comfortable to play because of that. But it has access to 24 frets. And I've never come across an acoustic like that. So you can play the whole neck all the way up to 24. You can literally reach that, which I think amazing. And it's a chunky neck as well. It's like a C, quite a big chunky C neck. Like it fills your hand, but it adds to the resonance of the whole thing. You can feel the whole guitar vibrating. And it rings and rings and rings. beautiful. So let's get to some sound tests. So first of all, I'm gonna mic it up. I'm using my SE Studio mic into my Focusrite interface into Adobe Audition CS6. No effects, just the guitar and the mic as they are. Right, got everything set to 0 on the EQ. We're plugged in. Let's hear it. So now I've set the EQ to where I would normally have it to get a better sound. I don't know if you can see what I've done there. So I've scooped the mids, always scoop the mids a little bit, boost the bass a little bit, cut the treble a little bit. We've got a presence on there and stuff as well, and some other things, but that's basically what I've done. So far, I'm really happy with the sound I've managed to get out of the B-band EQ and the Piazzo pickup. It's very cool. I won't know until I put it through my gigging rig and do a gig with it, but I've got a feeling it's going to sound really nice when I do play it live. Another thing to mention, it has a 0 fret. I didn't mention that before. Some people don't like 0 frets. If you don't know what a 0 fret is, a 0 fret is a fret slightly larger than the other frets on the fretboard, and it's placed where the nut would be. So the nut is slightly behind it, and the strings actually rest on that first fret, and the nut just acts as a way to keep the string spacing. It does allow for better tuning because you don't get any binding in the nut and things like that. And it's supposed to be better for open strings and things like that. But you know, it's one of those things that's open for debate. Maybe you could share your opinion in the comments on what you think about 0 frets. If you have a guitar with 0 frets or not. Some people do add them to their guitars, some people take them off. I know that this one's probably here because the Red Special that this is based on has a 0 fret. Overall, I'm very, very impressed with this guitar. I really, really dig it. Even though it has a quite wide neck for me, I don't have massive hands, but I get on quite well with it. It's excellent for chords, and I love the fact that you can get access all the way up to 24 frets, which is a real rarity on an acoustic, and can open up more doors in my playing, definitely when I'm soloing and stuff like that. Really love it. It's comfortable to play. It's a nice weight. It's not neck heavy as you'd expect it to be. It's all very good all round. If you go check out the website, Brian May Guitars, I'll leave a link in the description. Like I said before, he has lots of good stuff on there. The new ones obviously have the upgraded Fishman pickup in, so I'll be interested if any of you guys have got one or have played one with that in it and what you think of that. I'm going to leave this one exactly as it is because of its history and its story. They retail about £500. This one, for me, is priceless. So, if you like these kind of videos, then please do like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out in a big way. Massive thank you to all of those that have subscribed. It's easy for you to say, subscribed so far. Channel is growing at a nice rate now. Really digging it, and I'm loving all your comments, etc. Don't forget, you can check out my live streams on Wednesday evenings, English time, at 7 PM now. We're going to do longer streams. Get your questions in, and I'll do my best to address them, answer them. And you can also ask me questions during the stream as well. This week, I will be featuring this guitar, obviously, and we'll be talking about it in the live stream. So, peace. Till next time. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.